In this video, I will be explaining how planes fly and what affects their flight. All planes, ranging from larger aircraft like Airbuses to smaller aircraft like Cessnas, follow the same principles of flight. Bernoulli's principle helps explain that an aircraft can achieve lift because of the shape of its wings. They are shaped so that the air flows faster over the top of the wing and slower underneath. Fast-moving air equals low air pressure, while slow-moving air equals high air pressure, resulting in lift. There are certain factors that affect the lift of a plane, including the density of air surrounding the plane, the airspeed of the plane itself, the area of the wing which is controlled by angle of attack, and the coefficient of lift, which we cannot change. The angle of attack is the angle between the chord line of the camber and the relative airflow. In general terms, if the angle of attack is increased, there will be more lift. However, if it is increased to an angle larger than the critical angle, the wing will stall. This is due to the airflow separating from the wing, creating turbulence, which reduces lift. Shown below is an airspeed indicator. The faster the airplane is moving, the larger the number of air particles moving over the wing, which causes an increase in lift. Looking back at the lift equation, we see that lift is proportional to the velocity squared. So double the velocity quadruples the lift. Air becomes less dense in three main ways. Firstly, with an increase in height, there is less air pushing down from above, and gravity is weaker the further away from Earth. So the air molecules can spread out more, causing the amount of air particles per unit volume to reduce. Secondly, temperature affects the air density, since if there are fewer molecules in a given volume, they have to be traveling faster to have the same pressure. Finally, humidity, because if there are more water molecules, the number of dry molecules must decrease to keep the same pressure, so the air density decreases. When the air density decreases, there are less air particles passing over the wing in a given time, and the amount of lift is reduced. An aircraft stall is an aerodynamic condition in which an airplane exceeds its given critical angle of attack and is no longer able to produce the required lift for normal flight. This is not like an engine stall in a car. A stall is recognizable by a sudden loss of lift shown by a pitch down movement of the plane. It can worsen into a spin if not recovered. To finish off, here are some fun plane facts. One windshield or window frame of a Boeing 747-400's cockpit costs as much as a BMW. Most pilots and co-pilots are not allowed to eat the same food to avoid food poisoning. And finally, only 5% of the world's population have been on a plane. I hope you enjoyed learning how planes fly, and you are now able to show off all your newly found plane knowledge. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.